Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's time for Virtually Purchase Acquisitions, where our host has bought something on the internet. What is it? Well, watch this video and find out for yourself. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's the man that will bring you what he has bought on the internet, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. This is episode 1544 of the show. And this is the 74th edition of Virtually Purchase Acquisitions. That's right. Like the t-shirt that I bought a few weeks back, the British Bulldog t-shirt. And I want to give you a programming update. As far as you know, I am a member of the David 3000 network, and just to let you know that there will be no Dugout Crew podcast this coming Thursday because of the All-Star break. But I will gladly tell you the Red Sox took 2 of 3 this past weekend against the Kansas City Royals, and with the Yankees losing, this gives the Red Sox a chance to move up another game or another couple of games to basically try to stay ahead in the wild, trying to get into the wild card race. As you know, the second half of the season is very, very important, and I'm kind of hoping that the Red Sox do very, very well. And so that's one piece of order of business. I was on the David 3000 Chilling Network last night after coming home from the Whalen Sleep Festival. Speaking of the Whalen Sleep Festival, I had a great time there, despite what I went through this weekend. But like I said, that whole issue with this with the car sticker issue, all that will be dealt with accordingly. Having an ex-mechanic for a father has its perks. I have to admit that. But I'm very, very pleased as punch. Pleased as punch. How the weekend went. I had a great time, and once again I had the honor. I consider this an honor when you get a picture taken with a member of the Samoan wrestling dynasty. To me, I consider it an honor to be having a picture with Manu, aka Alpha Jr., aka Manu. As you know, his father Alpha was one half of the Hall of Fame tag team, the Wild Samoans, and I could have asked Alpha Jr. how his father's holding up and how he was holding up after the death of Sika, so and how Roman's holding up and all that. But I want to be respectful and just not bring it up, and I'm sure he is, and I'm sure he's staying strong. That's a strong family, and I have to respect that. So. But I did ask him who he's going to roll with. He was saying in the Bloodline Civil War, in the WWE, he's rolling with Roman. That's his cousin. So, hey. You got to sign with blood, man. That's you got to sign with the blood that your bread is like. Side with the family your bread is buttered on. And tell you one thing, I respect Alpha Jr. He's the man. So I hope. Jordan says he's got a funny feeling he may be coming back to the WWE, and if that's the case, I will say I have a picture taken with that guy, and you know what, be really cool. So, and that's why I requested the Cody Roman picture with him as part of Legacy because Cody and Roman is still doing their thing, and I'm sure I'm gonna tweet the picture to see how tweet the picture to Cody and Roman, and just have. And the actual current picture running into Alpha Jr. I had a lot of fun, at the festival, yelling at the wrestlers, yelling at the Portuguese Princess Ariel, looking like a dollar store Trish Stratus. I always want to call her Trash Stratus at one point, but I didn't want to disrespect. I don't want to disrespect Trish Stratus either. It's an insult to Trish Stratus, basically. So I didn't want to do that, If I said, BMT, Brendan Michael Thomas looks like a dollar store Santos Escobar. I called her a dollar store Electra Lopez, And Electra Lopez is pretty hot, let me tell you. I have to admit. But, Ariel is no Electra Lopez. But, Seriously, seriously, I want to thank the New England Ring Gladiators for bringing their show to the Whalen State Festival. As always, Davey Cash, the highlight kid. I've known him since the Yankee Pro days. I've watched him. I've watched the guy wrestle since the Yankee Pro days at the Whalen State Festival many, many times, and to see him, evolve and having his son involved and all that, I thought was super cool. And that's a good man. So Davey Cash, getting the thumbs up and everything else. All the wrestlers at the New England Ring Gladiators did a wonderful job putting on a good show. I've always loved the Falls Count Anywhere. I know there was a little tidbit about that. The reason why not too many Falls Count Anywhere matches happened yesterday because nobody notified the cops that they're doing that. I think a lot of people who don't know how the wrestling business works a little concerned and everything else. So it's a little concerned. And after what's happened, a few years ago, that 23-person brawl, that's understandable. In that aspect. You know what I mean? So I do, however, I do, however, had a lot of fun recording that. And like I say, if you want to follow the New England Ring Gladiators, I know you're a wrestling fan out there, you want to know how things are done in New England, in the New England wrestling scene, basically, follow them on their socials. I think I did that. I put their socials on the descriptions of the video that I did this past Saturday, and it took me 5 hours to try to get everything together in that video, and I hope everybody watches it, and it is well worth it, and it's really, really cool. I want to give a shout out to Cypress TV, aka Tom Willis, for being there along with his son, and I had a lot of fun having fun talking with him. Shout out to Kurt Peterson. I know he was there yesterday, and thankful for him to be there. I had a great time. I had a great, wonderful time, Whalen State Festival. I know it's not the same festival as it was back in the day, but a lot of those older folks kind of missed that Whalen State Festival back in the day. Now, you try to cater to the other, to the younger families and such, and I can understand. I go there for the wrestling now, basically, and that's and just take a walk around. Hopefully to run into more people and all that. I only run into one friend because I ran into a couple of people, a few people here and there. Moses Barasa. I'm giving him a shout out. Chris Gearton, I gave him a shout out. Wayne, I missed you, buddy. I hope you. Hope next. I'm glad I got the. Chris is giving me the message, so I say back at you, Wayne. And I'm going to be doing more content here, so I'm really, really excited. So now it's back to reality. I had to work today, and still in the sweltering heat. Like I said, and when I came home, I had to crank up. I had to crank this bad boy up, this air conditioner, and my room's a cooler now, almost basically. So I have a lot of fun. So why don't we get ready and see what I got this today? And I gotta find some way to open it up without screwing this whole thing up. Found an opening, folks. And let's see what I got here. It's a t-shirt. It's a t-shirt. So, hey, it's here. It's here, man. It's here. Now what are you thinking? How'd you get that? No. It is not the game itself yet. It is not the game itself yet. What I did was I had my own personal t-shirt design. The Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection t-shirt design. Check it out. Check it out. All the games that are going to be on it. I figured. I don't know why I'm sniffing the shirt. It smells like a new t-shirt type smell. All the games that are going to be on it. Check it out. Got the Punisher, X-Men Children of the Atom, Marvel Superheroes, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, Clash of the Superheroes, and Marvel vs. Capcom 2, New Age of Heroes. That's right. Got my own Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection shirt. Yay me! This is so cool. I am so glad. I'm so glad they decided to do this. I mean, I love it. So, yeah, one day after the Wellness City Festival is over. We'll do that. So, yeah, this will be coming soon. And you get the Punisher as well. And that will be the side-scrolling beat 'em up. That way, I can't wait to play that again. So, yeah, check this out. How cool is this, huh? There it is, folks. There it is. Yeah. So, well, I'll fold that and pour it away soon. So, that's all the time we have on the show. As you know, Beaufort of the Soap is coming later on this afternoon in about less than 4 hours. So, on the Mr. Garrison 96 channel, what those boys have for us, more movie talk, more, we have a lot of celebrity deaths, and also what happened this past Saturday at Pennsylvania. And that was crazy because I was checking out on my phone while I was at the wrestling show, waiting for the wrestling show to begin at the Wellness City Festival, and I saw went, whoa, it's crazy, Like I said, I never talk politics on here as much, but I try not to talk about them all. But hearing what happened to Trump, it's like the first time this has ever happened since, as far as an assassination attempt for whether it be a former president or a current president, first time something like this has happened since, 1980, when Ronald Reagan, I believe the guy that tried to assassinate Ronald Reagan by the name of John W. Hinckley, I think, if my memory serves me correctly. It's been a while since I did some history about our country, and and I think the motivation back then was the fact he was trying to, I think, impress actress Jodie Foster. Not it, Chief. I'm telling you, that was, you look at that, you're like, why you want to impress a Hollywood actress by trying to kill a president? You got to be really stupid to do that, But now for Trump, what happened was the kid missed. Now the kid was only 20 years old, and I forgot the. Oh man, it was like the name was just and shoot. Okay, give me a second here, folks. Because let's see. Let's see. Thomas Matthew Crooks. The Thomas Matthew Crooks. That was the guy's name. But I think somebody started saying the guy's got a gun, guy's got a gun. But So, but I gotta give Joe Biden one credit, and this was this he said, and they were about making assumptions. They let the FBI do their job and their partner agencies do their job, but The guy was a registered Republican, but he was making donations to Biden's Democratic funding, raising up the Act Blue. That was the Democratic funding rate. So, yeah, it was a weird situation. I'm not going to dive into that. But like I said, this was the first time something like this happened since since the early '80s, and it was a crazy situation. So, anyways, enough of that. Enough of that. Let the news and everybody else figure everything out. I'm not here for politics. I'm here to have fun and be an entertaining guy. And this is what I got right here. The Model vs. Capcom Fighting Collect t-shirt. I also bought a hat. This is a custom-made t-shirt. Just to let you know, this is custom-made. What I did was, what you could do is you go on Amazon, you find like one of those blank t-shirts and all, and you could have your design, like what designs you want. So, this is the design that I wanted. This is the design I put together. So, t-shirt idea. Yay. It's like a t-shirt. Like, I'm thinking about doing a Mina Shirakawa shirt. Because I try to go on Stardom, and let's see if I can find one that they don't have one in my size. So I'm going to make one. I'll have a Mina Shirakawa graphic and have one in my shirt and all that good stuff. But, by the way, I wore this shirt yesterday. Ariel, the Portuguese princess, she powerhouse. She goes, "Hey, you should wear a t-shirt as mine." And I was going to say, I have t-shirts of wrestling women better looking than you. Oh no, she'll probably get in my face for that. As I have an EO Sky, I have a Nikita Lyons, I have a Tony Storm, man, and I have a Kyrie Sane and an Oscar shirt. Need I go on? It's like all that. Speaking of which, Stephanie Vaquer made her debut at Mexico City in the WWE. She fought Isla Dawn, defeated Isla, picked up the victory over Isla Dawn, the women's tag team champion, and she's on her way to NXT. So Roxanne Perez, after you defeat Fia Hale, there's 3 women coming from the globe. They're coming after you. Stephanie Vaquer, that's 1. Julia, 2. Delta, 3. Beware, Miss Perez. Beware. So, that's all the time we have on the show. I want to thank everybody for coming. Like I said, next episode, doing some tic-tac-toe. All right? Time to beat the dragon. I will see you guys later. Until next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.